sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what soaked them last week resolves itself this time around.
Play action. Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Off play action. Richardson. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards.
Like my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. Richardson looking to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it, he saw the numbers we saw, he watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be, but early in this one, advantage defense.
So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win like a good pitcher without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue, just make sure you feed me the football? And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jaden Blue. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll look to throw here. They'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Second down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try for the first with Walker. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Walker now on 1st and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 54 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Come on.
Here's Walker. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his 12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Complete right side to Hyatt. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
At the Colts 9-yard line.
A gear for Walker running right. Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And it's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Walker going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. This will be caught at about the 5. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
60 Maverick, 19 right. Here we go. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Hampton. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times 2 interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
60 by 6, 60 by 6, go!
Try to run for it with Hampton. And he is going to have a Colts first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They go play action with Richardson. They'll dump this off to Hampton, complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake. They'll check this one down to Hampton. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
To the right side, this is Walker. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First down.
Come on, go.
Back to Walker on 1st down. And some room to work. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Walker with another carry. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. The Cowboys at 7-4 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
No gain on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19.
A 36-yard attempt.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
He's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Yeah, they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it? Touchdowns.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. To give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At their 49-yard line.
Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 31.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted.
You got the fucking right.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Right there.
So that potentially an important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Now Richardson. Over the middle, complete. That's Bowman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start.
Now it's Richardson. That's going to be caught by Rivers. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's going to step, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Richardson. This one thrown deep for Schoonmaker. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2.
Are you fucking kidding me?
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That is bullshit.
And normally when you think about huge field flipping plays like this, it's that shifty slot receiver and that burner on the outside. Not here. That's a tight end doing work down the field. Where's the oxygen?
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by York is up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Cowboys offense and Kenneth Walker set to take over once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this 1st half. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least in the field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
On play action, they'll throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He gets this one to Johnson. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cowboys.
60. Go. 60 by 18. Right in.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this is caught. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Can I go for it?
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And this is Matthew Golden. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Eagles have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win.
They beat Leo. Them fucking Eagles was fucking might make
With
the
that, we
playoffs.
take a look at the rest of what's going on here in week number 13. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll balance this shit out. Let Blue get some reps down.
Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, they'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And this is going to be a Cowboys first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. They go with blue between the tackles. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go again with blue. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Running right, here's Walker. He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Going quickly here to Thomas. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
Come on.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
As we prepared for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
No doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Richardson looking to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Hampton.
Oh, shit.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Richardson looking to throw this. That's complete. Right side, it's Bond. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll work inside here.
Hit him.
Heck of a move. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 53 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And Richardson back to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hampton. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Second down and 3, ball on the 7.
Let's go now.
Richardson working from the gun. Touchdown, Colts!
That's crazy.
From 6 yards away.
We'll do that same thing
Let's
every
get a
time.
bit closer. Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to
Who
come
cares?
out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
They got to stop me.
Roughing penalty on the PAT. They'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a carry for Blue. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll try and run again with Blue. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
Okay, break.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Cowboys.
Here we go, here we go.
A gain of 12.
Now a draw play. It's Walker. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And now moving a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
Here we go. Let's go.
Blue is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those massive
They can't stop the run, baby. Why stop?
holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Oh. Let's go.
Butker now to add the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
That'd be crazy if the computer Eagles make the fucking playoff.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll dump this off to Hampton, complete.
that might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Y'all not even going for it.
A short gain that doesn't
Y'all
get
getting blowed up, bro.
brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Let's go. Give me that.
Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter.
What I'm talking about. This is the shit I like. When you go for it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. QB sneak, Richardson.
It looked like he got it, but they didn't give it to him.
Stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. He'll swing this out to Blue. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Oh, X was open. Good blitz.
JT Tui Maloa.
It's a good blitz.
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From his own end zone, it's Richardson.
He was going to run out the
Across
should
the
have
10
been
to the
half
15.
out.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Looking to throw. Richardson.
I don't know why you keep going after him.
Right side.
Why you keep going after him?
Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Richardson. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Richardson yet again.
Get his ass.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Jalen Carter busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
Yeah.
31-yard line.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Richardson.
Man, where you going?
Multiple players
keep on trying to run.
It's a loss
Ain't going
of 2
nowhere,
on the
buddy.
sack.
You can almost see all the defenders rubbing their hands together with glee because we all know they relish the chance to bring down a quarterback of his caliber. Anyone who brings him down has plenty to talk about. Not just a sack, but a big win built on the efforts of this defense.
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And there They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
I like.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Pass taken in by his big tight end. He'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. That is incomplete.
Going after him, boy. That's the wrong guy.
You'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Richardson to throw.
Come here, get his ass. 4-man rush, baby.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
It's 3rd and 15.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
Get his ass. Let's go.
He throws, and this is going to be incomplete.
Defensive pressure fucking you up, boy.
Convert here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. They start the drive with a give to Blue. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes
stop
down
running
right
the ball.
there. From
Shit,
the
y'all can't
32-yard
stop
line
him.
now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
Oh, they lied for letting him get off.
And they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
He's taken down
3rd and 8.
33-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face.
That's a left tackle out there.
Completion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Richardson out of the shotgun. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Is incomplete.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
And that will be incomplete. I don't know, he had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
Or the mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. Richardson on 4th down. The Colts unable to convert here.
Oh, they said he didn't get it again.
That will force a turnover.
That's
on
funny.
downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
He should have dove for it.
Handoff, Blue running right. And
He ain't giving the hose to Blue like they give to Walker
That's
for
where
it.
we'll make our way to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes
Walker
left
just
to
give
play
the
in
fuck
this
he
football
want.
game here on EA Sports.
He got caught on the head, but he got knocked down. That would have been a
We've
touchdown.
not seen that much today. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. On to give, this is Blue. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29.
Oh, he ran into the kicker.
Is good, but now there is a penalty marker on
Ran
the
into the
field,
kicker.
so let's see what this is about.
Take that
Well,
first
things
down.
obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. The bottom line, You got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
This is a 2nd and 4. Ball at the 9. Toss right side.
The other running back, Pacheco.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll run. This is Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Oh.
Jaden Blue with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable
Got a running back with 12 rushing yards and a running back with 15. And they both should be over 1,000 yards now.
Butker on for the PAT. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Cowboys.
A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Richardson. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Richardson. He's going to let it fly.
Why do he keep coming over here? I just don't get it. Just throwing it to number 1 every time.
On this football game.
GG's, Colts.
So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for the Cowboys, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
That's another computer game, Daddy. Yeah, damn Falcons.